on here, back with a YouTube video. As you can tell by the title, I'm here to talk about next generation gaming. Now, next generation is the current gen, of course, so you've got Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and you got PlayStation 5. Now, both consoles launched during a pandemic. So obviously they launched in 2020 in the middle of a pandemic. Now when the consoles released, Xbox, if you ask me, it's hard to say this by the way, because I know I've always been with Xbox. Xbox by far have the worst next gen console performance of all time. Now, Xbox Series X launched with zero console exclusives. The only thing they could launch with basically was Game Pass. You know what I mean? Which was very disappointing. I mean, the only game I could play on that day really that came out. In fact, not two games. Were Watch Dogs and Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now both were third party games. They weren't like console exclusives. You know what I mean? So that was a bit disappointing. Now what I'm here to ask is basically I'm here to ask you guys. From when the consoles launched to to now, for example, have you really experienced next generation gaming? Now, what I mean by that is, do you know, like our Xbox 360 launched, and then obviously Xbox One launched. When Xbox One launched, you could see the difference between Xbox 360 and Xbox One. Xbox One graphics are like ridiculous. You know, the games are ridiculous. Should I say a lot better? Should I say? But can you tell the difference from the Xbox One X to the Xbox Series X? Now, I can, regarding frames, graphics, all of that good stuff. But what I mean by that is a big jump. So you saw a big jump from the Xbox 360 to the Xbox One. But can you tell the difference from a big difference from the Xbox One X to the Xbox Series X? Now, that's not the console's fault. That is, do you know, like the developers who make the games. They're so when you say these games released, right? It's up to the developers how the game looks and how it feels. The console, they can use the console. The console's there for them to use. It's just the developers need to make the game so it works well on the console, basically. So, for example, say if a new GTA comes out, if the console is capable of running 4K 60, the developers can do that. However, what I've saw, which is very very strange by the way, is some developers is doing 60 FPS, 1440p. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, when you've got a console like the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5, you need to make it 4K 60. It's as simple as that. I remember when Assassin's Creed Valhalla first launched, it was running perfectly at 4K 60. Then, due to some performance issues, they decided to put it at 1080 60. For no strange reason, I'm like, hold on a minute, the console runs a 4K 60, it's next generation. You shouldn't have to go to 1080p. That shouldn't be the case. You know what I mean? So, I just don't feel as if yet we've experienced next generation game. Now, what I do know, Unreal Engine 5, that's truly next gen. That's something I'm really, really looking forward to. So Unreal Engine 5. If you haven't already, by the way, give it a look up on YouTube and Twitter. That's next generation. That's what we want. So Unreal Engine 5. It's been developed on a few games up now for the engine. Cannot wait for it. So leave a comment down below, guys. What do you think of next generation game? And do you think we are well and truly seeing next generation, or do you think that we are yet to see it? Now, the only next gen game I've really truly saw is that Horizon Forbidden West on PlayStation 5. That's the game that like thingies your breath away. You know what I mean? But I think we're still yet to see the best of the consoles regarding like next generation. I think Unreal Engine 5 is where it's going to start. Because that engine looks insane, by the way. So leave a comment below, guys. What do you think of next generation gaming? Do you like it at the moment? Do you think it should be better? Like I said, I like it at the moment. I like it. But I just think it needs to reach that next level. And that next level is Unreal Engine 5. and I cannot wait to see what games look like in that engine. So thank you for watching. Leave a comment below, guys. What do you think of next generation game up to now? Don't forget the consoles have only been out for 2 years, which is insane. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, give it a like. Like I said once again, leave a comment below. What do you think of next generation game? As of now. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. See you in the next video.